Oh, you know what? Maybe not play this song because somebody will accuse us of being XOL because we don't like ARMY.
I mean, that's close-minded of them. You can be a stan. It's 2026.
True, multi-standing is a thing. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Sleepy Idol, a little bar on 34th and Crenshaw where you can sit back, relax, and talk K-pop with your friends. Today we have a lot on the docket, but first, as always, how are you doing, Jazz?
Good. Tired.
Same.
Been looking for cars.
Oh, yeah, that's been
tiring.
a struggle this week.
It's just a long process.
But you have the car you want. It's just like the purchasing process. Okay, that's at least good. I, on the other hand, have not been doing anything, so per usual.
That's a lie. You
lie?
Aren't you doing something later? That's why we have to.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, like you don't do anything. Okay, well, I mean, kind of. You know, it's your little hometown SNL. You know.
I appreciate that. That is the highest compliment I've ever received. Also, hello, Andre. Welcome to the stream. Yes, guys. Friday Fun Day. Friday Fun Day. Music Day. Y'all, we review music here. Like, as quiet as it's kept, even though we only talk about like one song every 3 episodes, we are talking about a song today.
We used to talk about it more, though.
We did. We used to have a whole segment, like with the flop and bop and everything. I wonder what happened to those girls. No, just kidding.
Quarantine. Going back to work.
Low key. And also using this new setup because OBS wanted to fight me every single time I booted it up. So unfortunately, no more special effects. But yeah, obviously this is like BTS day. Literally, there's been new BTS content coming out every hour, I feel like, on the hour, because today they came back after 4 years of not releasing anything.
Oh, wow.
Actually, I think specifically it's like 3 years and 9 months as a group.
I didn't feel that long, and I guess it's because they did solo work.
Yeah, definitely.
So I feel like that just, I don't know. You know, I didn't really notice they were gone. So when I was watching the video, I was like, Jungkook came back so quickly. It felt like, but then I was like, I don't know why in my head I was like, it feels like he should still be in the army, and I don't know why.
No,
and I don't know because he's young.
It's because he's young, but he went really early because he went right after he released the. Oh my God, what was it called? It had the album that had 7 on it. Yeah, and I remember being so shocked because I was like, sir, you have like 50 more years before you're 30, but he went early. I guess so it could like minimize the time, which is like kudos to him. But like, yeah, it's because he went so early, and I always will be like confused as to why they released that album, really popular song, and we're just like, okay, bye. That was fun.
You can go. You may leave.
But yeah, that will always be a mess. But yeah, so they're back. A lot of people have a lot of things to say, but today we wanted to take some time to go over the actual lead single, which is called Swim. Jazz. Swim. Can I get a round of applause for the visuals we're doing right here? Look at this. Who's doing it like us? Who's doing it like us? All right. So yeah,
in the water. Really think about it. Like,
exactly. Wait, they were talking about us in the song. Low key, not Lily Reinhart. They were talking
about us. Oh god, confusing us. That's crazy.
Okay, so we're gonna get right off the rip. Your first listen, first thoughts. What was your immediate reaction, Jazz?
Sorry, I have like notes.
Okay, we're about
And
to
I
hear
should have
about
reviewed
BTS.
them. I feel like I only remembered things as like before we were talking, like what I thought. Oh, okay. So the beginning, I was definitely hyped in the beginning because the way that it started, I liked the I don't know, like it did like a thing where it kind of like did like a bass thing where it's like you kind of feel like I don't know, something big's about to happen. I don't know how to
Okay.
describe it.
Mhm.
And so I was like, oh, it's about to be really big. And like it kind of was, but I felt like I was expecting a little bit more to happen. Like it was still
During
good.
the song?
Yeah, like I thought like especially like at the end, for some reason I was like, "Oh, there's about to be a whole entire another section." And then it ended. And I was like, "Oh, never mind. We're on the next song." But it's I think my overall thing that I felt was that it's catchy and I definitely liked it. I just thought there was going to be more. So it wasn't like bad or anything.
Mhm.
Just it also wasn't amazing to me.
Mhm. Yeah. What is the runtime? It's a pretty
Oh, and
shorter
that was
song.
another thing that I said. I said felt short
Yeah.
because
I
it
which
was
yeah.
short.
Which is interesting because I feel like I always think about with groups that command so much attention and have such diehard fans. I feel like I always expect them to use that fact to kind of subvert what the trends are or like, go against what the trends are with short songs. I think I said the exact same thing about BLACKPINK, even though I feel like they always kind of had short songs. But it's just kind of like,
Mm,
oh, I was like, oh yeah, because I've definitely felt the same way that I was like, oh, okay, it's kind of like done after like going kind of like there wasn't like to me that I didn't feel like there was a huge climax and like it just kind of
yeah.
was like it was catchy, but like honestly, not to be shady, when I first heard it, I was like, oh no, because it was like slower and
Uh, I still
moodier,
feel like it was kind of upbeat though. It was like mid tempo.
which is to me might as well be a lullaby because there okay,
Yeah.
here's the thing. I will completely admit there's like my preferences and then there's like, the objective like what is good, what is bad. I feel like it's always hard for me to jump on board with a song that is like a bit more slower tempo, a bit more a
Mm,
bit more a little melancholy sounding. I like upbeat fun like songs where I'm gonna like be able to dance or like
mm,
skip, or whatever. Like I feel like it's just like I like things that boost my mood. So when I first heard it,
mm.
I was like, okay, right off the bat, I'm gonna have to give this song a bit of time to cook because I know like immediately this is not my genre of song. So like yeah,
Ah,
I was a bit sad, but even when there was a teaser where they had like a little snippet of like the song, and I remember thinking, "Ah, I know this is gonna be like in the vein of like spring day-ish, like that kind of like upbeat," and I
okay.
was like, those songs are good, but I don't like being sad. Like I don't
Yeah.
like being reflective.
Oh,
So
I
that
do.
was
I usually
well,
like those songs, but I
you
didn't feel like melancholy for this song. I thought it was just I felt like other songs on the album were more melancholy
I
than
will
this.
say like I don't think the song, like even looking at the lyrics, the song isn't necessarily melancholy, but it feels melancholy. Like I feel
Uh-huh.
like it feel not okay, maybe not melancholy, just kind of like very subdued, very just like swim,
Chill.
swim. Yeah, chill, like which
Oh,
airs on the
I also
melancholy for me. Like, I don't know. But yeah, okay. So after having some time to listen to the song, did it pick up? And were there any specific parts that started to stand out to you upon your second listen?
second listen.
Second, third, fourth. I guess
Not
like
really.
when you okay, let's get into listening to it like regular versus listening
Oh,
to it
okay.
in your car. Like, did it get
I
better?
will no.
Army, I'm
I will say,
trying.
like, I think when I watched the music video, so I'll say I listened to it first because I wanted to like digest the song first because I feel like music
Hmm.
videos will change my perception of a song, and I don't want that to be the case. So
Hmm.
for this, I was like, let me listen to it. So what I said first was like what I felt when I listened to it. When I saw the music video, I was just confused a little bit because like I was like, why is Lily Reinhart in here? I never saw the teasers, so like I'll say that
Hmm.
as well. I didn't look at any teasers. I was like, why is this a pirate theme? I was very confused. I didn't like that I didn't see any of the guys that much. It felt like I didn't know what the storyline was. And it could be something deep in there, but like I'm going based off of like what I've seen and what I know.
Yeah.
So if someone knows anything about the music video and can explain, please go ahead. I am open.
I know. So like with this ship thing, you know, so this was part of the controversy that we're going to talk about a little later, but the whole ship swimming, I don't know Lily Reinhardt's significance. So I'll say that I don't get that. Everyone with the think pieces and the thesis papers, I'm finna read those afterwards, but so this was like this like concept like of Arirang, which is like a Korean folk song. It's based off a story or an actual event, which was like the first recording of this song. And it was basically there were 7 Korean men who sailed from Korea to the United States, and they sang this song at Howard University, and it was like recorded like on, what do they call it, roll tapes or whatever, for the first time. So I believe this music video was trying to be like, they're the 7 guys that went to like America, which is very symbolic because obviously they're known for being one of the first K-pop groups to break America. But I'll say that I don't get the significance of Lily Reinhardt character being in this. I don't get who she's supposed to stand for. I saw some people say it's supposed to be Army, which then became a whole nother problematic thing. People were saying, but like if y'all got better interpretations, let me know. But I know like in terms of what they're doing and why they're on the ship and why it's like Arirang, it's because it's like.
But then why are they like ghosts, but like not ghosts?
I don't know that aspect of it, honestly. I couldn't just by watching it get the interpretation.
She also looks scared at some points. I was like, what's happening? Is she like, are they ghosts? Is she sad? I'm so confused.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say she acted well, but I didn't get what was going on, if I'm being honest.
I feel like I missed like a whole thing, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Music video did not help me. So I was like, if I had watched the music video, I think it would have made me be like,
well,
I'm confused.
That's the thing, and that's why I'm hella shallow or something. Because the thing is, I will say, love BTS, love that like they definitely popularized like the music videos that like have secret meanings to them. You have to break them down in those deep music videos. But I will say that I've always been a girl that loves give me a nice dance.
Also I wanted to see a dance. I wanted them to be on this, like, I don't know, just doing like swim. I don't know if there is a dance. Is there?
Swim.
Imagine jellyfishing.
You know the annoying dance? That's what.
Oh.
Like this. Imagine if it's
Have you seen it? Have you seen the one that shake their butts?
No.
Have you never heard that song?
No.
That girl that sounds like Nicki Minaj.
Oh.
And I feel like people come in like this, and then like they'll like start shaking their butt. It's like one person will do that.
I haven't seen that extended cut. I didn't know it was her song that they were doing, because I saw it to like a bunch of different things.
I think I've seen it for multiple, but recently I feel like I've just seen that one a lot.
That's so random. Well, we're about to see swim. But yeah, so like Lily, she ate, you know, she was really pretty. You know what I've recently been thinking, which is so funny, is that she looks very similar to the girl that plays Nami in the live action One Piece. And I'm like,
oh, she kind of does.
You could have been Nami.
I thought she always, every time I see her, she looks like Amber Heard. And I was like, you know what? She should have been casted as whoever that her character was in Aquaman. When they were having the whole problems.
Maybe she was like, let me not touch that with a 10-foot pole. Like, I don't want to be part of that mess.
I mean, it was already kind of failing. WB's like DC universe is like a mess.
Yeah, which is so unfortunate because they have so many good like IPs and like characters and stuff. So the fact that they fumbled it is a generational fumble. Also, hey Leanne. All right, so let's give out some awards. What was, to your in your opinion, the best moment or verse in the song? Not none of the above.
No, it's not none of the above. I feel like I don't know if I have a favorite part, to be honest.
I mean, it is kind of like
Like, I'm trying
Maybe
to think.
that was the point. The fact that the song kind of just like,
Oh,
it was supposed to be the waves.
I think
Sorry,
I
what was
like.
your favorite?
So there was one person that I could not place the voice, and then I was looking at like a color coded like lyric thing, and apparently it was Suga. I think in the second verse, I think I liked whatever he was
Oh, the
doing.
water,
So it was like
water,
after
so
B
deep.
sang
Mm-hmm.
the chorus, like yeah, I liked his part. So that stood out to me. I can't remember how it goes right now, but yeah, I do remember. I think I wrote it down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I like most of it. I think I actually, as much as I thought this chorus, like it kind of was like, oh come on, like after listening to it, I really do like the swim swim. I think that's really like pretty on
Mm.
the ears. It's so hard because a song like this, am I rushing to replay it like when I'm listening to music? Probably not, but there's definitely like a time and place where like a song like this would really hit, and I think particularly the chorus just like really, I don't know, it's very pretty. And like the
Mm.
lyrics are actually very beautiful too, as well. But what for the music video did you have a favorite part?
Yeah.
Do you
When
have any
Suga was there,
criticisms? Do you have any
when
criticisms?
they actually showed the members, I just felt like that you. I don't know. I didn't understand the music video. It just seemed like I get the points that you pointed out, like it being like them representing the 7 Korean students.
Mhm.
But outside of that, I'm like, what is this ghost ship? I don't know. Like I don't know if are they ghosts? Is like what is she?
Maybe
Is
they're
she the
not oh, maybe she's the ghost. Maybe they're not supposed. It's like supposed to be happening at two different times. I don't know. Maybe it's like
But they're looking at her at some points and she doesn't see them. And I was
it,
like,
it's
okay.
gotta be a metaphor for army. Maybe like
Yeah.
when they were in the army, they couldn't really connect with army, but
Mm.
the army couldn't see them, but they still felt army's presence. Listen, I'm trying, y'all. I haven't been a
Oh, look at
BTS-ologist for
that.
10
Did
years.
you write this? You wrote this music video?
Swear.
Hold
Hey,
on.
swear.
I just
Let's see.
that's the only way it makes sense.
Listen, I gotta go on Tumblr and read the think pieces. That's where the girls really be think piecing. I'm sure there's some Substacks now too. But
Ooh.
I'm just gonna show some pictures. There goes J-Hope. A picture of Jin. I should have a picture. This was a crime that this
Oh, I do
scene was
remember
10
this.
seconds. It was a crime. This was very short, them in these outfits. Oops.
Yeah.
And that was a crime because these are really cute. So I hope they wear them if they perform them if they perform it like live, where they would wear this. Because are they? I don't even know if they do music shows anymore. I know they have their Netflix concert, but I don't know when we're gonna get to see this live again. But yeah, so missing choreography. All
Why
right.
does it look like the last 3 are doing no work? In fact, the last 5 is mainly V doing work, and then Suga's like, "I got you a little bit."
Not V holding the group together like he does in real life. No, just kidding. Imagine if I'm shady for no reason. Like what? Guys, I'm turning over a new leaf. That's not me. That's not me.
Done for you.
All right. For our final ranking, we decided to switch it up and use the BTS-O-Meter. Wherever that might be. Oh wait.
Oh yes.
Love my faves. All right. So this is the BTS-O-Meter ranking. Essentially, you have the worst BTS songs, the worser BTS songs, which is, the definitive not great BTS song is Idol. Which version?
Up to you. I'm kidding. It's definitely not. What's up, Korea? Career? Only one person can rhyme those 2 words.
And unfortunately, we can't speak of her anymore because she's doing something over there, but we cannot act like that.
We just say, "What's up, Korea?"
What's up, Korea?
And that's it.
What's up, Korea? Permission to Dance is in the middle because I could take it or leave it. Like, it's not, I don't know. Like,
yeah.
It's not. And then God Send. Dope. Question, Jasmine. What can you okay, so we have these as the representative, worser BTS songs, middling BTS songs, and good BTS songs. But could you
let's also say, like, I don't think BTS has any really bad songs. This is just
true.
we have like a range for them.
Yeah.
because it's like we can't. Yeah.
I'm just like, wait, I love Idol.
Oh, and out.
Listen, this is our.
They call me Idol. As we said, it's not a bad song.
Yeah, exactly. It's a worser song. Leanne says, "Dope being the best BTS song, period." I know that's right. Yes. Would you say what would you say, just like as an example, other songs that might go in these other like buckets? So maybe like Permission to Dance. I think, well, I feel like a lot of their, yeah, I was gonna say a lot of the songs during this kind of era kind of could go here for me. The Girls Are Gonna Hate Me, but I think I Need You can go here for me.
What? I Need You's like in between them. Well, closer to Dope.
The upper or lower region?
Upper. The Dope. Oh, okay. Like it's like in between Permission to Dance and Dope for me.
I'll put it like a little right of center for me. I just never, that song never ate. That mid-tempo-ish, like melancholy. I don't like melancholy. Not Uj. Listen. I'm trying.
I Need You was it.
Hot take. Idol is not worse than Butter. Oh.
What? First of all, wait, is Butter the one I like? Hold on.
Smooth like butter.
Yeah, wait, Butter's the second one, right?
Out of the DNA Butter Permission to Dance. No, I don't think another one. DNA
Dynamite was first.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, Butter is the better one to me. I always thought Dynamite was.
I think Butter has the better chorus. Yeah, for me, probably Permission to Dance, Dynamite, Butter. But they're all in the Permission to Dance thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me.
But hot
all
take.
Right. So, where are we putting our girl? Oh, in terms of good, I would say Bapse is a really good one. A lot of the songs on, what is the album that had Onpon Man? A lot of them go here.
Why can't I remember?
Waiting for you. Lost My Way. Lost My Way was on Wings. Yeah, a lot of Wings goes in this one too. Yes. Blanket Cake's also up in the cello. Maybe a little lower.
I'm trying to think what goes in like top. I can't think of any songs.
Where would you put Blood, Sweat, Tears?
Oh, Mic Drop.
Oh, we should make an album.
Mic Drop's definitely on the
Mic Drop Steve Aoki version.
Yes. Oh, specifically that. Oh my gosh, that version's like superior. Like it just,
yeah.
The bass on that, so much better.
So good. He really ate with that one thing, and then never ate again. No, just kidding. Oh wait. Mic Drop, Steve Aoki remix featuring Designer.
Honestly, yes. Wait, is that him? Is that him? That's like basketball.
Yeah. Apple Jacks. Oh, she drank apple juice. Yeah. I was like, sure.
I was like, ooh. I'm sorry. I was like, yeah, she eating applesauce. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes. Well, yes. All right. So where are we putting Swim? I realize I can't even move these because of the thing I'm doing, because I put like 2 so we could play Swim. But where is Swim going for you?
I would say in between. Actually, it's just in the middle.
Wow, like smack dab in the middle.
Yeah. So
it's on par with Permission to Dance, or is it better?
Okay, never mind. Okay, I forgot. It's still in the middle, but it's above Permission to Dance.
Interesting. I definitely put it in the middle. I think I need more time with it. Maybe I'll have a better indication. But it's not offensively bad.
Yeah, no.
But I would say, if I'm being honest, my personal taste, I would actually put Permission to Dance a little higher, because I like more positive songs that are more peppy, even though it does sound like a Nick Jr. Disney Channel original movie BTS song. But like, I don't know, like a Swim, again, it's really short. Maybe if like I read more of like the think pieces and hear more about how they came up with the concept, I'll connect with it more. But it seems a bit like there's not anything that really gags me that much. And like Permission to Dance, I like, again, like I said, I like happier songs, so it's just gonna be naturally higher for me. So yeah. What do y'all think? Also, we'll be doing a more in-depth review. Or is there any other songs in the album? We're going to do more depth review of the album when we have more time with it next week. But Jazz, just as like a wrapping up this segment, was there anything you wanted to give a shout out on in terms of the album?
On the album, I definitely like Body to Body.
T. That sounds
Fire.
Fire.
And then I like Animals. That's the song that I think is more like melancholy to me. Yeah, I think those are it. One More Night was also pretty nice, from what I remember. And Normal just sounded like a quintessential boy group song. Like I feel like every boy group has a similar song.
Yeah.
On their albums.
I feel like I really like the lyrics though. I have to go back in with more detail, but I also noticed that there was a clean version and a not clean version.
For Normal?
So, yeah.
That was the one that was explicit? I saw an E next to one of them and
I'm pretty sure. BTS Normal clean version.
One says the F word and the other one doesn't.
Oh my god, risque.
I don't know if that's the right reason.
Welcome to the stream. Yeah, for me, everything before the number 29, those songs, so good. My favorite, and y'all can quote me on this, is Hooligan.
I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna tell you that's probably in the bottom. I'm so sorry.
That's nutcase
Them
behavior.
Like, why are you laughing?
It's
you sound like a Dracula.
It's giving a genius who is is having a mental break because they're on the top of the world. So you're like, let's go hooligan.
It didn't even
Don't make me act a fool again.
I think my problem is it just was like NCT, but like more disjointed. Like the music. The background music was so jarring to me. And as soon as it started, I was like, pause. No.
I love that. You know what it made me think of? Destiny's Child, Independent Woman, part 2, where it's like almost like a circus. You know that like when it's kind of like
have I not heard this
bananas? It's like independent, but it's like it sounds more nutcase behavior. Wait, we can all agree this album is 13 tracks, right? Wait, which
is it? Oh, stop. Oh, are we deleting that one that's just a gong?
That is number 29. I will say that is a palate cleanser between all the hyphy songs and all the like
that confused
girl go to bed songs. No, just kidding.
Also, that last song. I didn't like that. I'm so sorry. It's not a bad song. It's definitely meant for other people. It's just not for my taste. They gave Beatles, like it wanted to be like a little kind of Beatles tribute, but I just
and that's like, and we'll talk about it more, guys, next week when we go into the album in depth. But
it might change. That's my thing. I'm probably gonna listen to this again, and maybe I will be like, that last song is actually the best one because I somehow my third eye awakened and I was like, wait, hold on.
I honestly think if like we get like when we see like the performance and stuff, that will definitely change like how I feel about. All right, y'all. Moving on to the next topic. Now, I'm a propagandist. Keep that in mind. So, okay. ILLIT stan regrets standing?
Not standing. It's so dramatic.
ILLIT fan wishes new jeans would. No, just kidding.
You can't bring back new jeans now.
I know.
I gotta wait for a door.
I'm doing too much. The kids are gonna kill me. All right. So, Jazz, do you want to walk us through this story?
Sure. It's kind of like a not a think piece. I don't even know, like an opinion piece that I saw on Reddit, and I thought it was pretty interesting. It was like somebody who went to an ILLIT, whatever, commercial, and they've been to like several other concerts, and they're basically saying like all the things that like they didn't really like, and the main thing was that it was just they were basically lip syncing the whole time, which to me, what was interesting to me was that they're not the only ones that I've heard this kind of complaint recently about. And
Mm-hmm.
so like it was just very interesting, like how they were just basically like, yeah, for the price, it was like not worth it. Like they were
Mm-hmm.
one of the more expensive groups. It just felt like not worth the time. And they
Mm-hmm.
were really trying to like listen and see like, oh, are they singing? Like, or are they, is that just a backtrack? And like they were saying like, oh, when they're dancing, you could hear the music just being loud and it wasn't them singing. And so it was
Mm-hmm.
like a really big thing. And so in my opinion, I was started to like look at like other groups to get a better opinion. I mean, and aespa, I know that they get like a lot of concerns, but I wanted to like compare them to like a more seasoned group like Twice. So I looked up like their prices and like what their fans have said about their group, like their concerts, and
Mm-hmm.
like ILLIT apparently like their price point, and I think they only are singing in Korea
Mm-hmm.
right now. So they're like about 114 as a starting point to 175.
And this is
And then
USD?
Twice, yeah, USD.
Okay.
And then Twice for their 2026 concert was for upper level like nosebleeds, it's like $50 to $90. And then it can get up to 1,000 to 3,000 for like floor and a VIP, which makes sense because they are a more seasoned group and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But like what I noticed is that like for when people were like talking about like should I go see a Twice concert, they were like, oh yeah, no, they're singing, but there's some members that aren't singing. Like they not aren't singing, but like they have more help. Like
Oh,
you
like
can
louder
tell it's just like
backtracks?
yeah, and it's like not everybody is built the same, I guess, in the group for singing live.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was very interesting. And I was like, does that make them more worthy of like to see if
Mm-hmm.
it's just like they're singing live versus another group that's like not
Yeah.
like what makes a good concert? The
I think
dancing,
mm, I think
the
that
ambiance. Because another thing about the ambiance that like, I just want to point out is that they said that it was very like subdued. Those like their fans just seemed more laid back for ILLIT.
mm,
And it was like they didn't really have chants. It just seemed more laid back compared to like other groups that they had seen.
mm-hmm.
So it's like what makes a good group like a good concert nowadays? It seems like a lot more groups like aespa, ILLIT are
Mm-hmm.
lip singing. Is it
Mm-hmm.
worth it now? Because it seems like they're going up in price.
I think for me myself, I will say, and I feel like this is not even a hot take anymore because I say this every 2 to 3 business seconds, but I don't care if you're lip syncing if you are giving a good show otherwise.
Mm,
So like if somebody is dancing really really hard and they don't have the ability, which most people don't, to dance really hardcore and sing at the same time, throw a lip sync on there and give me some good like something interesting and fun to look at. And then also like the interactions and stuff like that, like maybe like
mm,
the VCRs or whatever. I'm not one of those people that are like it has you have to, because I know like realistically that's just you're not going to get that from every group, and there's like reasons why you stand different groups. Like there's groups that they might be really talented vocally but they just don't have the songs that I like, so it's like that's why I wouldn't be interested in seeing their concert. There's other times where I'm there to like I just want to go to a concert and see like live, I guess, live music like in like a group. So like there's different things you can offer, but I'm actually not against like lip syncing, but with the caveat that you have to be doing like hard choreography and being interested. If you're just lip
mm.
syncing and going like this, girl, get out. Boy, get out. I don't want to see it.
Okay.
That being said, I could see fans feeling disrespected, like, oh, you didn't even have the wherewithal to try to get to a point where you can sing and dance live. So
Mm,
you're asking for all this money, but you're not giving like a really because I've seen, I'm not gonna name any names because I'm not trying to get anyone
mm,
dragged, but certain performances where I felt mad on behalf of the fans because I was like, okay, it doesn't even look like you're trying at all. Like it just
uh,
looks like you're up there just like saying hi and stuff like that. And I feel like that is the thing that like would piss me off. Like being like, okay, I paid a lot of money. It doesn't even look like you're really like caring about this performance. But
yeah.
that being said, I also think there's a level of a lot of people just want to see their faves live. So
Yeah.
like they don't care what their fave is doing. They just want to be able to say they saw them with their eyes. So kudos to this fan for being like, okay, I have like a standard. I want to be entertained, but I feel like
Yeah.
it's gonna land on a lot of deaf ears because a lot of people are like, well, I got to see insert my favorite idol up close, and that's all I care about. So
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's like becoming like concerts like that are mainly for this fans rather than like a casual fan.
mm-hmm.
Because at that point, like I feel like a stan wouldn't or a fan like a big fan would mind, as you said, like them not singing live as long as they're like showing like
Fan service.
energy and like yeah, fan service and like actually looking their fans in the eyes and being like, hey, and like maybe bringing up a fan and doing stuff rather than like if you're a regular, I don't know, fan that you're like, I like that one song, you probably go in there and be like, what the heck is this?
Yeah.
Like I didn't know you didn't sing the whole thing. That's okay. I just paid how much?
Yeah.
And now this is all I don't know. And it also just I guess goes up to like your standards in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're just there
Yeah.
for vibes.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I always find it so, and not to be shady, when people are like, "Oh my God, this insert idol 8," and it's like them barely being heard against the black, and I'm like, if that's your standard for your fave, that's fine, but
Yeah.
girl, I don't know. But I do think
Don't
that's a
drag
good
anybody
point.
else.
Exactly.
That's
As long as you're
if
not,
you
that's fine. Yeah. But I think
your
with the price of some concerts these days, it really would only be a stan that would pay a certain amount to
yeah.
go see it. So they're probably like, well, I'm a hardcore stan, so I'm just happy to be I'm happy I got tickets.
Yeah.
So yeah. We can jump into the chat. Andre says, were they lip syncing while sitting? Don't
I
care for
don't think
walking
so.
out.
I think they were saying like they were dancing and like there were like I think light moments where they would like do I think there was an encore song that they did and that was more of their voice.
Mm-hmm.
But like I think dancing they weren't singing very loudly or they weren't heard by this person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. Kamime says, "Hey, hey."
Mm.
Um, Andre says, "I mean, I don't expect idols to sing live all the time. I'm with you, Jay. I'm not against it, but I also want you to sing live in some sort of fashion, like even
Yeah.
Britney Spears sang live and lip synced."
Yeah. I was gonna
Mm-hmm.
say, I feel like I'm like that where it's I don't mind if like you're doing hard choreography and then you're like you have to lip sync the chorus or something, but I want to hear something. I want you to like, I don't know, if it's just like you're doing a simple line, I hope that you can get that out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Especially if you're sitting down, like if it's a ballad, I expect you to sing. If you're just sitting there and
Oh my
you're
God,
lip
yes.
singing in front of my face at a ballad, no. And I paid? No. You're
Yeah,
no
because
longer my fave. I've
it
lost a
does
little bit
get
of respect.
disrespectful at some point where it just seems like you're not even like you're like, I don't even care. Like, nah, I don't want to
Yeah.
get better. Like that's kind of crazy. Zyle says, I understand idols need to protect their vocals, but I at least expect them to sing a few songs
Yeah.
live, especially for all the training thing. I mean, that
Yeah.
is the biggest tea. It's like y'all are training 55 hours a day for what? Like
To dance. I feel like a lot of K-pop has become
dance
dancing.
centric. Yeah.
Yeah, and
No,
it's
that's
like
true.
as lovely as that is, I and it looks great. You
Mm-hmm.
also have backup dancers and you still
Mm-hmm.
bring them in.
Mm-hmm.
So you can rely on them a little bit.
Yeah, that's
Let them
true.
sing. Let the
What do
singer sing.
what do you think about, because there was a controversy, and I don't want to name names because I don't want anyone to get dragged, but where people were kind of like what you said with ILLIT, like some members were using more backtrack than others. Some maybe in the instance I saw, some were lip syncing while others weren't. But then the rationale a lot of the fans of that group said was, well, the ones that were singing are the lead and like main vocals, so
Mhm.
that's what they're there for, that's what they're expected to be good at, versus maybe the other people were like visuals, were like lead dancers, main dancers, rappers who didn't really like, they're not in that group, quote unquote, because they can sing. So the
Yeah,
expectation that they would sing live. Do you think that's a valid argument?
I
That
do.
some people
Yeah,
should
like
be, there's a standard that they should be singing live, but other people you wouldn't expect it from.
yes. Especially if you have like a lot of lines and you're doing like the ad libs and stuff. I'm expecting like I also expect a little bit of changes, but like in like the ad libs. But I feel like in K-pop sometimes that doesn't happen and they just stick to the script and I'm like,
Yeah.
let loose, please. Give me a little something.
True.
Like just sing an A instead of that B. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know notes.
Not
But like
well,
he sticks to the script sometimes too. SM
not my
SM's, I feel like watching them like a hawk sometimes. They're like, you go out of that one chord one time, you're fired. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, I expect some sort of, I don't know, live singing if you're the main vocalist. Because like, how did you get there as a main vocalist if you can't even sing live?
That's so true.
Give me your job. I can do it. I'll do it. I mean, I won't.
Because you know the first thing everyone's like, how about you get up there and sing live? And it's like,
I could sing.
My job.
Don't make me dance.
Don't make me sing part, but
I'll do the ballads.
Andre said, like, when it's your part, just simplify how you do the choreography. Yes, I don't know.
Like usually,
okay.
You should just used to be like, ah, and it's like standing in the corner doing
exactly. Like
I know in Infinite.
Who?
In Infinite, I feel like Woo Hyun and Seunghyun like used to just kind of like when they had their high notes would stand.
Which is like what you do. I know you all think his breath stinks, but I feel like Rain does this really good too. Like he is the king. And as a solo singer, I feel like maybe it's like more imperative that you know how to do this, where it's like you are dancing around doing high kicks for like the parts and where you're not really singing. And then as soon as you sing, you tone it down or just stand there. Like I don't understand why that's not taught more or people don't utilize that more. The rappers can't rap now. Listen, like I feel like okay, so that's another thing though, because I feel like sometimes rappers aren't really that good. So they don't really got the flow. But like, yeah, if you can't sing, let's not lie. You can just rap.
So. Yeah. I mean, that's what they usually in K-pop. They're like, you're not a singer.
Exactly.
So I guess rap is for you. You're not the dancer.
Sometimes they get it wrong, especially with one EXO Chanyeol.
Yeah.
He could have been great. He could have been a great.
Yeah, he should have been a singer.
Jazz, I love your hat. Yes.
Thank you. It's a. Oh my gosh, I was about to twist it the wrong way. Around. I got it from a con.
Nerd. No, just kidding.
Wow. I got it with Jay right next to me. She was right there as I bought it. In fact, she was about to get another one.
I plead the fifth.
Insane.
And the sixth. All right. Okay, so was there any other things you wanted to go over in regards to this ILLIT situation?
That was kind of it. I will say aespa is performing at Lollapalooza, I think. That's usually live, so that'll be fun to see them. Okay. Yeah. I think they sing live at their Coachella. No. I don't even know where that is. That's like in Chicago? Yeah, oh, it's right. Chicago. Oh, wow. Yeah. Not Chicago.
Should we? That's how the locals call it. Chicago.
They just dropped the last syllable. It was too hard.
Chicago.
Chicago.
You know what I'm saying? Chicago. I'm going to Chicago.
Oh no.
All right. You thought we were done talking about BTS? You were wrong because we have another topic. BTS Arirang whitewashing controversy. Now, I will say this kind of happened like 2 weeks ago, and the comeback already came out, so maybe it's old news. But I'm gonna talk about it anyway, y'all, because that's the way the show goes. All right. So the tea is okay. So preceding their actual Arirang comeback, BTS dropped a teaser, an animated teaser, on March 12th titled BTS Arirang Animation Trailer, What is Your Love Song? And so essentially, we actually talked about this a little before, the concept behind Arirang and the story behind Arirang's first recording. And so that's basically what this trailer was loosely based off of. So for like background again, the story is that 7 Korean students came to America, and at Howard University they sung the song Arirang, which was then recorded. Actually, I'll take this snippet from the Korean Herald, which kind of quoted and like summarized what this like event or this trailer was supposed to be kind of based off of. So it says that the episode draws on a May 8th 1896 article in the Washington Post called the 7 Koreans at Howard, which describe young men from elite Korean families who unexpectedly traveled to the United States to study. At the time, opportunities for international students in the U.S. were limited, as many northern universities maintained informal racial barriers. Howard University, founded in 1867 as a historical black college and university, HBCU, admitted students who faced discrimination elsewhere. So that same summer, American ethnologist Alex C. Fletcher invited several of the students to her Washington home, where they produced what are to believed to be the first known recordings of Korean voices and music in the United States. Okay, that was a little confusing, but essentially the idea was they came to America, they enrolled in Howard University, they sung Arirang, and it was recorded, and that's considered the first recording of Arirang, right? And so in this animation, it basically kind of depicts that, because this comeback, the Arirang concept, is like kind of based off that event. And so I think when it initially dropped, that was like kind of the thing. A lot of people were excited because there's been a lot of talk about how K-pop is heavily like influenced by Black American music, and you know, criticisms whether they credit their sources, and just the overall like, you know, situation where like somebody Black can do something, crickets, and then somebody else does it, and all of a sudden everyone's like standing and stuff. So a lot of people were like, oh, this is really cool, because it's kind of like an informal way to pay homage to that kind of connection between Black music, Black American music, and like K-pop and Korea. So people are really, really excited. So in the video, like I said, it depicts all this hunky doors. You know, you see the Korean guys, you see Howard University, we'll say, because we'll see why. You see them singing. Then we start looking at the crowd who's observing them. And a lot of people were confused because, once again, Howard University, HBCU, historically Black college and university, and yet majority of these people was white. Oops. So a lot of people were wondering why, if this was a situation where there would have been a lot more Black people there, it seems like there was more white people. Now, I did see that somebody said, I think there was an article, sorry, I can't cite my sources somewhere, that said apparently at this time the school was 1/3 white, but still that means majority Black. So a lot of people were criticizing it, being like, okay, if you know that this was a predominantly Black college, why does it seem to be a lot of white people there? This could have been a nice way to highlight and give homage to this kind of actual story, and it seemed like it was whitewashed. So a lot of people were like debating this, whether this was intentional, whether, you know, BTS, this was like disrespectful, but other people were also like being like, hey guys, they only said it was inspired by it. So this was actually something that appeared in the beginning of the animation, and specifically the second paragraph says, as a modern reimagining, this work draws upon the profound cultural significance of these historical records, which preserve the authentic voices of young Korean men in the first ever recording of Arirang. This production may deviate from actual historical events and does not serve as a formal evaluation or interpretation of any historical event or person. So a lot of people are saying, they said that it wasn't going to be exact 1-for-1. So if you're mad about it, well, they never said it was supposed to be a perfect depiction. So a lot of people have been going back and forth. A lot of people are saying, wait till the music video drops, because then we'll know for sure. I don't even know if it was worse or better, because you had Lily Reinhart, who obviously is a white woman, so it added fuel to the fire in some ways. But Jazz, what is your opinion on this? Do you think it should have been predominantly Black individuals in this animation? Or, okay, what are your thoughts? Why? That's good
because
content
it's
in
Howard
itself.
University. And even with the idea that it's like, oh, 1/3 is white. 1/3 is not white here. So, in fact, 1/3 is black. So it's the opposite. So I feel like that's a weird defense. It doesn't make any sense still for what it is. And then the other defense I think is even worse and stupid. Sorry to say like, oh, it's not based on real things. It's like it's a reimagining. Sure, but it's a reimagining based on historical things. It's that they put that there because it's like obviously BTS aren't the members that did this.
Yeah.
So it's just a reimagining in that aspect. And I feel like they're trying to shift it to make it make sense so that it's not a problem, but it still doesn't make any sense. Like if they were using Howard University still, which is an existing place, as the reimagining, they should still include things that would have been taking place in that time. And it's very weird that they didn't. I feel like some fans are like taking this as like a hit at BTS too, and I feel like it's like this isn't their fault as well. It's whoever made this animation and whoever cleared it. And so it is what it is. It's I think it should be more Black people, but you know, it's already happened. I feel like defending it's a little weird.
I think it's very strange because I feel like you know, obviously like that like kind of parallel from like BTS to you know, these 7 men is like very like it's really cool that they were able to make that connection and stuff. I just feel like it's weird to be like, yeah, we want to kind of like be inspired by that story, but only so much.
Yeah.
That's very strange. Like,
which is
and
weird.
I do think it's a missed opportunity. Like I said, there's been an ongoing conversation about how K-pop is heavily inspired by Black, like American music, and specifically BTS. Like cited so many people, like so many Black artists as like their inspiration. Obviously, they're one of those K-pop groups that was like specifically known by being a very rap forward, rap heavy, rap centric. Like the rappers were the stars in this instead of being like just idols that couldn't sing, you know? So it's like you got like what a missed opportunity. And it's just kind of like, why though? Like, that's kind of like what? So goofy. I think the inspired thing was last minute addition after they realized people would be offended and the animation was already done. They better go back into Photoshop or After Effects and get it together. What?
I feel like they could have fixed this if they realized it could be read wrong. Just redo the thing.
I just, that's crazy. Okay, especially because the fact that it's like specifically they went to this university specifically because people were racist against them. Like in the original story.
That's the other weird thing. It's like that doesn't make any sense. To put the people that were racist against them.
Maybe they didn't want, because you know how racists hate when you call them racists or when you bring up that people were racist. So they're like, well, we don't want to tussle the feathers of the people that are just like, you know, get offended when racism is spoken about because they don't want to, I don't really know, because they just get iffy about or like offended. I don't know, because they know they're racist because they don't want to bring it up. They don't want to bring in inequality and stuff like that or talk about privilege and stuff. But Andre says, I mean, if your setting is Howard, then I would expect way more Black people. I don't blame BTS, but the production of it. Let's not forget Namjoon once had dreads. His favorite. He's my favorite. That's why I feel like this is such a missed opportunity, because this would have been so iconic to be like, like here's an example of like Korean and like Black American, like, you know, communities like coming together in a positive way. But why? Like it's strange. It's really strange. So big hit jail. Production company jail. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting because I don't know with the addition of Lily Reinhart in the music video if that's gonna like make rile people up some more, or this will kind of pass because people are just excited BTS is back. But I definitely think this was a poor decision from their label to not have done this. So
Yeah, definitely. Like, I feel like so many, don't they have reviewers of stuff?
yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
like
Yeah,
so confused.
exactly. Exactly. Like, see, like I feel like it would have been so obvious to look at this and be like, yeah, people are
No.
gonna not like that, what we're saying here.
Yeah.
So very mashy. Very mashy. All right, y'all. Gotta move on to the next segment. All right, so for the next segment, we're trying something new because we're those I was gonna say we're that girl, but we're two different people. So we're those girls. All right. So the next segment is sleepy or hot. Y'all work with me here, work with me here. Okay, essentially this segment is we're gonna take hot topics that were discussed around the internet over the past couple weeks, and we're gonna say, is this a big deal, aka a hot issue? Or is this just K-pop fans squawking at each other per usual, which, I'm asleep, like that's a sleepy issue, ain't nobody care. All right, so we'll have a couple topics and we'll go through them. All right, so for the first topic, oopsies. Y'all, they trying to take my girl's ILLIT off again. They're trying to come for them. All right, so essentially, this is another accusation of plagiarism aimed at ILLIT. So ILLIT dropped the album art for their upcoming fourth album titled, and I thought I had this. Wait, let me try to get it.
Oh my gosh, that
Mami Lapinatapai. Mami Lapinatapai.
Yeah, Mami Lapit. I literally, after 3 syllables, my brain turns off. And then
Mami
it restarts.
Lapinatapai. Yes.
Like,
Okay.
Mami Lap.
All right.
That.
So yes, it dropped, and a lot of people started dragging them to filth because they noticed it looked very, very similar to Blackpink's, their Blackpink album, like their what we know as Blackpink. And so what really grind people's gears was that we had that, and then a little later, additional album art, which unfortunately I did not include in this thing, came out, and it showed that it looked a little different. So do we think that this was an instance of copying and ILLIT, New Jeans and Min Heejin was right? No, I'm just kidding. There's an instance of copying and ILLIT's HYBE, whoever B-Lift owes a Blackpink apology, or do we think that Blinks are being too sensitive and this is not a non-issue? They're right next. Oh, I don't have it on me. Let me see if I can pull it up.
I thought it was there. That when you.
Oh no, this is CORTIS.
Wait, why do I think it was there? Or maybe it's because it's on the other screen that I have open.
Oh yeah, maybe I can bring that up. But let me see. But yeah, so I mean, here's the thing. I saw a lot of people being like, because they released the other version, the actual album version of it, and we see that it like looks different. This was clearly plagiarism, but specifically it was noise marketing. And if that's the case, then well, honestly, even if that's the case, I don't necessarily think they owe anyone an apology. Here's the thing. I just think that like companies are seedy. Not seedy, but they're just trying to get like, I don't know how to describe it. They just want to, they knows like that's your job to make people talk about stuff. So it's like crummy, but like at the same time, it's like, it is what it is. But do you think a formal apology is needed? Like, do you think it's that? Oh,
this is because I feel like if it was something where like more intricate of a design, I'd be like, okay, yeah, they plagiarized or whatever. But this is something I feel like, I don't know, it's literally just words in a box. So I'm like, I don't know if it's not like they invented something new with the Blackpink thingy. I feel like it's been done before. And I will say like, yeah, like it's just words in a box.
But specifically words in the box and the color scheme.
It's still
words in a box.
I don't know. It's just like it's such a simple thing that I'm like, I don't think it needs an apology. I do think like it's like a eyebrow raiser. You're like, oh, that's obviously they copy, like they're going for like a Blackpink type thing. But I don't think anyone needs an apology.
Okay. Should I play devil's advocate? No? Okay, I
Ooh.
won't. I also
Oh.
think it's sleepy. I'm sorry, Blackpink stands. Ain't nobody care. What you should be worried about is
Yeah.
that album they released because it was dookie, okay? Before we fight over things.
Oh.
No,
I would say
because
Champion came on when I was
stop
driving
trying
in
to
my
get the
car
links back on your
today.
side.
That song, when
Stop.
you blast it up. Also, Dan, sorry, our friend Dan, he was like, it sounds like I've been staring at the edge of the water. Do you know that song?
Is
From
that
Moana.
Moana?
And I
Funny.
was like, I see it, I hear it. Maybe that's why I like it. It's like a Disney, like a upbeat,
Stop.
chanty
Imagine.
Disney song. It's such a
Imagine.
good song.
All right,
But
let's see
only
what
that one.
the
Go's not it.
All right. Everyone's so creative. I mean, it's not that deep, so sleep. Period.
Yeah.
Agreed. It's not that deep, sleep. As a massive ILLIT stan, yes, it reminded me of Black Pink, but it's just a border. All right. I feel like I saw this even before Blackpink did it. It's very much Tumblr. Okay, clock it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I feel like this has been a thing. It's just kind of like a label, like type of font.
Okay. Well, it's sleepy.
But it's like, I get like that the colors does make it a little like.
Yeah. I mean, I will say definitely as a K-pop fan, when I saw that, I immediately thought this reminds me of Blackpink. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I think it's just so harmless, and it ultimately is not even the actual album cover. So yeah, I think it was probably noise marketing, but it's not that deep.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to the next one. Y'all better keep the same energy. No, just kidding. CORTIS. All right, this is a horrible picture, but that's fine. So yes, CORTIS. Okay. So here's the tea. On March 17th, the lineup for Lollapalooza 2026 in Chicago was announced. A handful of K-pop acts, including Jennie headlining, aespa, and Idol were cast in the lineup, but some people expressed skepticism of the new HYBE group CORTIS appearance. They're also slated to perform. A lot of people are saying that due to how short of time they've been around and how small their discography is at the moment, they should not be there, and this is a case of extreme HYBE payola. Do we think this is a big deal, or
no?
Do we think that should we be sleeping?
I would sleep because
they're
popular. Well, you stand.
I stand one song. Thank
no
you.
One mine it. No, you like two songs.
Yeah, the two songs, the two singles.
Yeah.
I mean, I stand. Yeah. Well, they only have like 5 songs, so.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Their songs are popular. Those two songs. So I'm like, it makes sense that they're there. It's not like they're the headliners. Like if they were the big name on the list, then I'd be like, okay, calm it down, HYBE. What payola did you do? But like this is like
HYBE.
There's so many other like artists that are on here that you've never really heard of, I bet. So it's like someone probably loves them and they're popular somewhere. And it's same for CORTIS. They have like a big following somewhere. Well, it's here. Like they have fans.
I agree, but I'll even take it a step further. Even if it is payola, that's their job. Like,
yeah,
that is the company's job to use their influence to get their new groups into stuff. Like, it's so weird how you see K-pop stans 1 minute be like, you're not giving this person enough promo, you're not giving them enough this, that, and the third, and then on the same when they're doing it, they're like, wow, they should have never gotten that. Like, it's so weird. And I know it's probably
stop doing your job.
Exactly.
How dare you?
Fired.
They're beating my faves, so I don't like this.
Exactly.
Against my good.
I think it's just really silly and people are doing too much. I do think it's a little bit maybe not jealousy, maybe like jealousy that like HYBE has the power to be able to like give their newer artists this type of platform. But I also say, added to everything you said about them being popular and stuff, what was I gonna say? I also think this is like a perfect venue for them. I definitely think they have a lot of songs that like performing at a live festival kind of just suits them. So I think it's actually a perfect fit. So yeah, I don't think that this is a big deal and a crime against humanity. I'm definitely asleep. Let's see. Didn't New Jeans do the same thing? Sleep. Well,
HYBE.
But yeah, well, payola.
HYBE's been like pushing all their faves. Oh, not their faves.
Cat's eye too.
Their groups.
Payola.
Yeah,
Hybola.
Cat's Eye. And it
Leanne says,
works.
sleeping like I pull an all-nighter the night before.
Yeah.
Y'all, are
That's
these
funny.
dusty topics? Okay. Andre says definitely sleep, but I do think they need more in their discography. Yeah. Because you
Yeah.
don't want a situation like Cat's Eye out here performing their Monsters High OST on the Lollapalooza stage. We don't want it to be that bad. Or songs that don't even belong to you. Absolutely not. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think it'll be fine. All right. Next topic. All right. So for this one, this is kind of like they always talk about this, but we're gonna talk about Jisoo, one Jisoo from BLACKPINK. All right, so Jisoo recently came out with a drama. She was the lead of a drama called Boyfriend on Demand. And so, you know, I think this is, I don't know how many dramas she's been a lead of, but she has consistently had criticism on her acting. And so a lot of people were anticipating this comeback or this new show being like, this is her chance to show how she's improved, you know, show her strengths. Unfortunately, as soon as it dropped, a lot of clips started to go viral of people being like, yeah, she can't act. This is bad. Why is she getting a lead role, etc., etc. So for this particular Sleepy versus Hot, I wanted us to be the final deciders. We will be looking at the clips that went viral and decide, are people overreacting, or is she actually flopping as an actress? All right. Oopsies. My bad. Let me remove this from the stage. Now how do I do that? All right. So not it freezing. Hold on.
Oh shit! 미친놈인가 진짜? 아니 항마력 테스트 하는 거 적당히 해야지.
Okay, so that was clip 1 that was going viral. Here's clip 2.
그토록 찾아 헤매던
It's like multiple clips.
그 그리운 그 얼굴하고
Oh, this is the same clip. It must be in the same
Oh
clip.
shit! 미친놈인가 진짜? 아니 항마력 테스트 하는 거 적당히 해야지. 왜 이래?
Okay. I have to go to the front because there was another clip. Sorry.
그토록 찾아 헤매던
Sorry. All right. So just based off those clips, sorry for the lack of context. I did watch it, but the lack of context. Do we think that she is a struggle actress, or do we think people are overreacting?
I think she's overacting.
Blinks, get her, not
here
me.
all week.
Blinks, get her, not me, because I've been writing for Jisoo since day one.
That doesn't mean she can't get better. What is this, like her second thing? She's got time.
I think she's been in a couple things. I know there was a controversy where she did something, I think that involved like North Korea or something like that. I forget. No, not the. It was like about something related to North Korea, I believe.
Oh, I think I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah. Okay, so let me read the comments first. Bro, what is going on in this show? I'm sorry. It lacked a lot of context. Just for some basis. The show is called Boyfriend on Demand, and basically she starts using this kind of like virtual reality dating service where it's kind of like one of those games where you can date like a lot of different like guys, like those anime dating sims type of thing, but it actually like physically puts you in the world. So those were like some of the scenarios of her using the like device and then like having like dates with the guys or whatever. But Jordy says it's supposed to be funny and then sleep.
Is it supposed to be funny? Because I was dying.
She's the little. I was like,
wait, that was so random. She was like, oh my man, like, how did we get here? hands on her face.
Can I say, somebody said that, oh, it's supposed to be comedy, and I agree. This is how a lot of like comedic actors be low key acting. Like my girl Park Min Young, I'm sorry, but she's more involved in the way she like does this silly goofy stuff, but these actresses be really goofy in like the way they execute a lot of their like things or whatever.
Their
So
expressions.
yeah, it's
like,
yeah.
Like it's like a lot of face like stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like
yeah.
A lot of sounds as well.
Yeah. I feel like this is run-of-the-mill acting. Leanne says, I mean, it feels like it's hard to judge what all these are based. I would like, yeah, I will say, as somebody who watched it, there are definitely scenes where like, okay, she like had more like range and stuff. I don't think she's the best actor. There's a lot of awkward stuff, but I definitely think like it's hard because I get it. It's somebody who's not 100% great at acting getting to be the lead, but there was a point somebody brought up that I think was kind of interesting, that saying that this was like a pretty big like Netflix drama. So it was like, you know, a lot of people were like, oh, she should have been swatched out for like a rookie actress that was maybe not as famous but good, or like a more seasoned actress. And like somebody said that this plot might have been too silly for like a seasoned actress to want to take on, and then for the rookie actress, they might not had the name to be able to carry like a big whatever. So it kind of is like it's hard given like the outside of the actual who's good at acting, who's not production stuff. It might be hard to be able to give it to somebody, but I don't know. I feel like she's not great actress. She's not the best actress in the world, but I mean it was funny, it was enjoyable. Nothing related to her acting made me wanted to stop watching it, so I thought it was good enough.
It's not bad. There's like a show I've been watching. Well, not really. You know Chicago PD?
Yes.
Like I was trying to watch like the Chicago shows in general, like the Chicago PD, Med, and Fire. And for PD, I started this season and I like there's one guy in it that I was like, oh, I'm taking this out of my rotation. I'm gonna watch the other Chicago shows because I didn't like how he was acting. And I've never felt that way. So it's good that Jisoo wasn't like that. Where it's like you're just like
for me, she wasn't like that. I mean, I don't know what other people's level of. I don't think it was that bad for me to be like.
I'm very good at like. I'm usually fine. I usually can't even tell you when a person's bad. Sometimes people will be like, they're a terrible actor, and I'm like, were they? They seem like they were just there. No.
Wait, just a second. Sorry,
I'm gonna keep going.
So
it's sleepy, guys.
I feel like okay. Hold on. Hey y'all.
Was she good in? Oh, you're still typing.
Was she good in what? I can double.
Has anyone? Was she good in like, or were there dramatic scenes like? Sad scenes?
There was, and there was honestly a lot of cute scenes too, where it's just her and like the guy that she ends up with, and so it wasn't like all terrible. And so that's why I do think it was like a little bit of hateration, hyper focusing on like the bad scenes. But like I also feel like I'm also one of those people where it's like if it's your job to be an actor, people are allowed to be like, this wasn't very good, sorry. Like I feel like that's well within there, right? But all right, for the last one, this one's a little more deep, I will say. Actually, let's go ahead and skip this and go straight to open bar.
Ooh, dang. And you're like, this is deep. Got them all prepped to like listen to this.
That's because I feel like it's a really deep conversation, and I feel like it will kind of be multifaceted, but we can punt it to next time. All right, y'all. Time for open bar. I'm trying to find it. Okay, there we go. I'm not your boyfriend. I'm not your boyfriend. I'm not your boyfriend. I'm not your boyfriend. All right, y'all. What are your hot tops? Sorry, wait, where's the thing? What are your hot tops and bottoms? Okay, Jazz, you can start. Do you have any hot tops?
It seems like everybody's trying to jump ship from Big Planet, so
Oh
they should.
yes. Wait.
Which is giving me hope that CBX will be next, please.
Or they might
Let them go.
like hold on tight because they don't have any money
I hope
anymore.
not. No. Go back to SM, please.
Well,
2 seconds.
Did they get kicked out of SM? I forget how that worked.
No, they left.
Or they left? Okay. So
Yeah,
as
like their contracts
individuals, they
ended.
left.
Yes, and
Oh, but
then
they
they
weren't in the
also
last
kept
comeback.
CBX.
They
Because
weren't in
of
the last comeback.
they have well, I think they left, but like they still had to pay like a certain percentage to SM, but they weren't. So that's where the dilemma came. And it makes me feel like they weren't paying because of the stuff that's been happening with Big Planet or whatever. I think they've been doing stuff with finances that they shouldn't have been doing, and it seems like hopefully this is leading up to maybe everyone can leave and then be absolved or something. I don't know how Taemin got out. However, Taemin and Viviz and the boys, however they got out, give the tips to CBX so they can get the heck out as well, and then come back and be an EXO.
Give them the tea.
I don't know.
Wait, Xiumin got called out by some videographer, I think, for not getting paid for one of his music.
Why are you calling Xiumin? Call Big Planet. I'm his PR. Letting people know it's not him. It is not him. The videographer, contact me. I'll get you a Big Planet. It may take a month, maybe a year, maybe never. But contact me.
Oh, wait. Anyone else obsessed with HYBE's Latin boy group Santos Bravos? I don't even like boy groups, but I've been obsessed with them. I like that one song. What is it called? 1000%.
Yeah.
I love that song. I put that in our group chat. I was like, hey, what are we doing? Do they have any other songs though? Because I've kind of dropped off the face of the earth watching them after that one. But I really liked that one.
See whatever very cute pops up on YouTube. I think that's the only one I've seen.
Okay. I do like they were formed on a show, right?
Oh, they just released something.
Oh, okay. Fresh off the
2
press.
days ago.
Hot scoop.
And a month ago.
Oh. Wait, what are those?
Kawasaki.
Kawasaki?
And Kawasaki.
Wait a second. I want to listen, but I don't know if it will play through. They just released their EP earlier this week, and the album Eats. Maybe should we do a Santos Bravos album review? Who else is listening to Santos Bravos? I do love the fact that HYBE is like, trying to actually go global for real, like by making all these groups. I think that's pretty cool.
They're doing better than what SM did with that one group. What is it, Dear Alice?
Wait, I need to talk about ITZY. Wait, what happened to Dear Alice? Wait a second. That's so true. I remember reporting on them and then never spoke of them again.
The last thing they did was 8 months ago, looks like.
Uh-oh.
And only has 273,000.
I'm surprised they're not doing more cross-promotional stuff with the popular like K-pop groups. They need to do that. I feel like that's a must. Everyone's always like fighting over Cat's Eye being K-pop or not, but I feel like it's essential that they actually interact with the other HYBE people, and like, I think that's really smart to do. I need to talk about the random ITZY resurgence with That's a No-No. Have you been seeing this?
I feel like they've been getting a resurgence before this, weren't they?
I think it started with this particular song.
Or wait, you know what? Else? I'm getting ITZY and NMIXX confused.
Stop. Oh my god.
I know.
No, I was really happy for ITZY with this, and I immediately started thinking about other resurgence songs. I thought of G-Friend too with what was the song that they got famous? Buddy. Ooh, what was it called? Remember
Glass
in that
Beat?
video with no, it was that video that had Me Gustas too, where like Yuji was slipping all over the place. Yeah.
Is that when she fell?
Yeah, and she kept going, and everyone was like resurgence, or they're like resilience, and I was like, actually, this is kind of scary, but okay. Now that I'm an adult, I'm like, somebody should have helped her.
I remember people being pissed when iKON did the.
Oh yeah, they did that,
and that one guy just fell, and they're like, "Oh, you're making fun of her," and
he was.
I think he actually fell.
Still, he should have not fallen.
I was like, dang, he can't fall like
No.
by accident.
Absolutely not.
He's like actually injured. He broke his leg. I don't know.
And
they're like, how dare you make fun of her so hard?
Exactly.
So hard that you broke your leg.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, the EXID, that was a huge one. But yeah, I'm really happy for them. I know everyone's always talking about it should have been more
BB
popular,
girls
blah, blah, blah.
too, right?
Who?
Was it BB Girls that also got like a resurgence? It was like that summer song, like it was like
Brave Girls.
Brave Girls. There we go.
Yeah, that was another one.
That one was like a year-old song, wasn't it? Or
that was some years old. Yeah, it was. That was a decent amount because it was like, yeah, that was a quite an older song. This one's too. This one's like 6 years old.
Oh really? That's a no-no.
It's pretty old. I'm pretty sure it came out in like 2020.
Then why is this music this special stage?
Because it's becoming so popular that they're performing it again. Actually, I think they performed it again it got popular because I think they performed it live for like a concert or something, and then that went viral. So they might have been a recent performance that went viral, but the song is actually pretty old. But I'm like so happy for them.
It's Me. What album is this?
I was like, oh, I love a story like this.
Oh, it's Wannabe.
Yeah, I love a story like this.
So good.
So good for them. Was there a particular reason it started to go viral or something? Like, was it like a TikTok group or something, or a TikTok clip first? Because I did see a lot of people are doing the dance too. So doing the dance is going viral. But I'm just kind of like, I was like, oh, is there something in particular? It was just like, they ate this performance. I think this is really perfect because she's coming out with her solo album, and I'm like, yes, girl, we about to dominate. She about to have her Ihiori era. I already see it. I'm sad. But yes, I think that's really, really awesome. Okay, are we gonna talk about the Heeseung thing? Listen, we were
yeah,
but I don't know what to say. Like, I'll be honest. Okay, I'm hearing a lot of things. Like, I don't know the tea. Like, I've been reading the tea, and I saw that one thing that was going viral on TikTok, or maybe it was Twitter, where people were saying, oh, it was smart for him to leave because they didn't give him a lot of parts anyway.
Wait, he was the main vocalist, was he not? I thought he was the main vocalist.
I don't know.
That's what I assumed. I will also say, like, I feel like both of us didn't really know much about ENHYPEN before this, so it was already kind of like we had to do research of the group and know the dynamic. And I don't really have a lot of insight on that.
I will say that, like, if the difference, because I know in the statement it was like cited creative differences and like not really vibing with the musical direction. I feel like that's kind of revolutionary reason to let somebody leave, but I also think it's kind of a legit reason, because I feel like if you're somebody, I imagine if he's the main vocalist, he's like actually like really passionate about music. I think sometimes for a lot of idols it's just like a means to an end. Like, it's like, okay, I'm gonna just do this so I can like be able to like, you know, go into other avenues, whether it's acting. But if he's really about the music, you know, of it all, then I feel like that makes sense. I did see a lot of people, like fans, are mad and they're like, okay, say psych. And like there's like
say you kicked him out so we can be mad at somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not gonna be him. We're not gonna be mad at him.
And that a lot of fans are going back and forth about like whether fans should just let it rest and stop trying to force him back into a group, because if it was like a mutual decision that it just was not a vibe, then you shouldn't be trying to force it and just support him. But then others saying like, well, if he's not in the group, then F him.
Which is wild. Like, how did you switch that quick? Were you actually a fan? Like, were you waiting for this moment?
What is that TikTok? You're effing up the, what is it? You're trying to be the CEO, but you're effing up the business or something like that.
I don't think I know that.
I hear it all the time. I don't know why I forget it, but basically, like, they're like, well, we want this to be a group, so if you're not going to be in the group, then we're not going to mess with you. Like, we need you to be in the group. You're ruining it. But yeah.
I was going to say also, like, something about this, I've already brought this up to you, is that, like, it's very similar to Yedam from Treasure. Where I think he left for the same purpose, but the one thing that's different is that he left early on in Treasure, I think.
Yeah.
And I feel like ENHYPEN is 6 years old.
Yeah,
Remember?
I was
So
shocked because I just see them as a very young
yeah.
group, but yeah, that was
Yeah, so
interesting.
they're pretty old, and so for him to like completely leave is like wild. But like it is still very similar to Yeon, where it's like I feel like he left because it was like he didn't like how where Treasure was going with the sound, I think, and he wanted
Hmm.
to be more like doing other music.
Yeah.
And it's worked out for him, I feel like. I saw like a clip of him singing and I was like, "Oh, he sounds great."
Yeah.
So I feel like everything will be fine.
He has a career. And
Yeah.
it seems like, if HYBE is still letting him be under HYBE, then it seems like it is just kind of like, oh, okay, we didn't see eye to eye. Andre
Yeah.
says, my thing is, it sounded like the group schedule was so packed that he couldn't do solo stuff. Oh, interesting. So could they not have packed their schedule? I saw that as
Mm.
well. Like people saying that it was like, oh yeah, I feel like that was what you had. Like, somebody just going solo and leaving the group versus still being a
Yeah.
part of the group and going solo. And that is an interesting thing because I know we have a lot of people like, people in SNSD are still technically in SNSD and they do their solo stuff. But I do think if you're still a currently active group, it's probably a lot harder. Like a currently extra active group, not on like the later end of your career. And some of these cases, like with SNSD, where it's like, we're not getting like 3 SNSD comebacks or 2 SNSD comebacks a year. So it's like if Taeyeon
Yeah.
or whoever, Hyoyeon wants to do something, they probably have more
Right.
wiggle room and stuff. Yeah. So I think, yeah, it's probably like if he's like, I want to do this now, actually, maybe it's like it made sense for him.
But
But that
to
is pretty
leave,
interesting.
I still
That's
find it
true.
like interesting that he didn't go on hiatus. And I wonder if
Yeah.
it might be like if you go on hiatus, like how does that sound to a fan? Well, it's
Mhm.
like you're out there doing a solo and then at the same time the group that you're supposed to be in and you're on hiatus from is also
Yeah.
doing a comeback, and it's like, well,
Yeah.
they could have done it. But I still feel like it seems so extreme to be like, he's never coming back.
That's true because it's like, yeah, if it isn't any bad blood, that does sound very dramatic. But I also think if it was come to the conclusion that he's not going to come back, it's better to just state it up front than have people guessing like, oh, is this going to be another comeback? And then, okay, I will say something that is controversial to no one. But like one of the things that I don't actually love is that I've been seeing a lot of the Lollapalooza performances from Cat's Eye. And there's like a couple instances where people are like chanting Manal's name, like being like, where's Manal? Like, and I feel like
Yeah.
I get it because there's clearly something going on with the company, but I feel like it's kind of disrespectful to when the girls are there. And I think there was one instance when Sophia was like, shout outs to Manal, whatever. But it's like forcing them to kind of speak on this and or like being like, we don't care that you're performing right now, all we care is where's Manal, is very disrespectful. And I feel like if it was going to be a situation like that where people kept asking, when is Heeseung coming back, when is Heeseung coming back, when you have these members trying to just do what they can with what they like chose to do, which is like stay in the group, it does get a kind of messy. So I feel like it's better that they're just like, he's not coming back, so don't ask about him, don't ask the members about him, don't ask us about him, don't be chanting his name, like, because I feel like it can get a little disrespectful.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if it's just like it could just be to save face, as like it's like, yes, we're saying he's out of the group forever, but behind the scenes it's like he's like, I do want to come back maybe in the future, but it's like to make it easier, we're just gonna set a clear divide that I am not in the group ever.
Very interesting. Yeah, I think that's a lot of what the conversation in Andre is saying, like, oh, it's this Jessica situation where it was like forced out because she wanted to have a business while being an SNSD.
I thought that felt so different. That was like, no, she's out.
True, but I think maybe like the basis of like, oh, maybe they told him you can't do both. You can't have this like very active solo career right now and also be in. Maybe that's what happened. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe that's like, I don't know, because it is an interesting thing. Like, I think even revisiting the Jessica thing, being an active idol in a group and then also having like a separate brand, I don't think that's been done before.
Yeah.
Jessica, like there's like collabs, but there's not like, okay, you're the CEO of this company and then also does SM get a cut of it? Like, what is that,
Yeah.
So it's interesting. All right, y'all, you don't have to go home, but you got to get the heck out of here. Thank you so much for joining us on another episode of The Sleepy Idol. Jazz, is there anything you want to tell the people before you wrap up for the night?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like what
She
I've been
hates
doing.
y'all. No, I'm just kidding.
I watched a show called His and Hers, but that was pretty good.
Circumstances? What is it about?
Wait, why do I know that? Is that an anime?
It's an anime. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, that's old, isn't it?
Hella old.
Okay,
Like
I remember
2
this.
BC.
Yeah. But no, it's His and Hers, and it's like Tessa Thompson and John Bernal. I don't know what his name is. He plays Punisher. And he's in Walking Dead. He's gonna be the new Spider-Man too. But it was pretty good. It's like a mystery.
How is he the new Spider-Man? He looks like he's 50.
Because he's Punisher.
Oh,
Punisher is in
the
the
new
Spider.
Oh, I thought you said
Yeah,
he was gonna
Punisher.
be the new Spider-Man. I was like,
He's a new Tom Holland. He said, I need to dust this up and hand this over to this older man.
who can do it right. As for me, myself, I'll be I watched like 2 seconds of that Age of Attraction Netflix show. Girl, pack it up.
No. I literally watched like 1 second where it was like somebody revealed how old they were, and I was like, why is it filmed like this? Because it looked very glammy the way it was filmed.
Oh.
And then him being like, I'm 60. And I was like, so and I was like, what is this show?
Wait, you just said I'm 60 and nobody was around him? He was
No,
like,
no,
looking
no.
at
It
a
was a
tree.
girl.
I'm
The girl was like,
60.
oh. She was like, oh.
Okay. I can kind of see like how in some cases people like don't really know. Like there was one guy that was like 27 and I could have said he was maybe like 37. Like it seemed like kind of like it ranged.
So
but most of the time it's like, based on what these people are talking about and how they're talking, what their age is. You can tell.
Like back in my day,
yeah,
emails is how I would
exactly.
send my text messages.
If you ask them what their favorite group is and they say Pearl Jam, they're a smooth 40. Stop it. Stop acting like you don't know, okay? Or if they say that their favorite group is, I don't even know, Olivia Rodrigo, that is a 22-year-old. Stop.
But ironically, like, what are we?
No, like
saying that to?
I don't know.
Like
and there's this one guy that was
appeal?
like, there's this one guy that was like, I always date younger, and it's like, okay, so don't act surprised when you're going.
Like
for
I'm
the
scared
girl.
of Leonardo DiCaprio. Like no. We don't do that here. You don't have if you don't have Leonardo DiCaprio money, you can't be doing that with me. It's not happening.
Get him banned. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great rest of the night and see you next time on The Sleepy Idol. Swim. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I should have played that song. Swim. Sorry, I'm trying to run the...
Big guy. I kept doing the.
There's a dance for that.
The big guy. Big
Yeah.
guy. Big guy.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Oh. So dangerous. He's like, it's me. Bye, guys. X-O-K.
미치게 만드는 너인걸 아무도 널 못 보게 우리가 주고 싶어